Hello to all of my Leos. So this is representing your energy currently, or your soon to be upcoming energy that you're going to be in. And that is represented here by the Ace of Birds, which is, I think, kind of like the Ace of Wands from the Shining Tribe Tarot. Let me turn the card over and see. Oh no, this is the Ace of Swords. Truth, wisdom, sadness, honesty, looking into the mysteries of life and death, intellectual rigor and courage, the soul in its search for meaning. What I see here, though, is that I feel you are going to be doing some soul searching, and I think it has to do with a sort of ego wound that you're going to be experiencing at this time. You've been needing to feel very special, and of course you are very special, but I feel like you might come up against some sort of circumstance that challenges that. When you start to realize that other people who might have seemed insignificant are really just as special as you are. And this is a normal kind of ego process that we all have to go in from time to time. Let me get a clarifying card for you. We get the Nine of Sea. I think that what you're going to be realizing through this actually is that some of the aspects of your own self, which you have been seeing as small or insignificant, you will start to see the specialness of those qualities. So interestingly enough, your own ego has blocked you from seeing the specialness of things that you were considering to be your shadow aspect, your unwanted aspects, because, these aspects of who I am are just not important enough. These are too everyday and ordinary and mundane. They don't stand out enough or get enough attention. But I think you're going to start feeling like sweet towards yourself and like really embracing like quiet, small innocence. There could also be like memories of childhood that emerge for you, things that you learned from the time that you were a child that you shouldn't appreciate about yourself. I think in particular, your vulnerability, your innocence, your sweetness. You have learned to be like that roaring lion, But what about that sweet little kitten self inside of you? The sweet little kitten self inside of you deserves to be honored and respected as well. Let's pull one final advice card. Yeah, I think that, I really think that you have just either taught yourself or your parents taught you that there were certain aspects of yourself that you could not accept. And you had to make yourself strong and hard and, almost like macho, regardless of what your gender is. Like you had to make yourself impenetrable, You had to make yourself like a roaring lion that nobody would ever bother. But there's something to be said about that part of you that is still more tender and vulnerable. So I think that there's going to be some sort of ego wound, which is never easy. And that's going to lead you back to that sweetness, and really try to embrace that, because it's only been your ego as well that's been keeping you from this very real and beautiful part of who you are.